Welcome back to Your Mom Games live stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Today is a very special episode. It is the underwear episode. Yay! It's the undies episode here at Baldur's Gate. Today, everybody will be doing everything in their skivvies. So I hope you are ready. In honor of my viewers, Shadowheart will be joining us today. And of course, Gail will also be joining us. So before we get started, as you can see, everybody is fully clothed. We're about to remedy that. So we're going to start with our good friend, Will. I think we'll start with Will. And right now, Will is wearing this underwear, and it says, "Long may these gird the blade of frontiers." Well, they're not bad undies, but I am surprised to see that Will just wears tighty whities. You know, I'm a little surprised by this. Look at this. Will just sports some tidy whities, but we're going to fix that because I think he deserves a little something better than tidy whities. So we've got this awesome underwear for him. Woohoo! Look at that. Okay, Will, you are rocking those undies. All right. Now we are going to go down to Shadowheart. Now, Shadowheart's baseline underwear is actually pretty good, and it just says, "If pants could brood." I'll calm down. Now I'm going to have to tell you to calm down because we are going to make sure that Shadowheart is wearing her undies today. Woohoo! Look at that. Purple and gold. Somehow that fits our goth girl. So there you go. So Shadowheart is all dressed up in her undies. So before we go on, I am going to have to get Gail on our team. So actually, I don't have to. I can just go here and do it from here, I think. Let's see. We are going to have Gail join us today. So if we go to Gail and we go over to his undies, you see that he's wearing the Netherese briefs, of course. And it says, "Energy crackles around these. Gail wouldn't. Surely he didn't enchant his..." Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So Gail enchanted his underpants. For what reason, I can't say. But I'm sure he must have had a very good reason to do that. So I am going to go down here to Gail, and I'm going to equip... Can I get this off of him? Oh, yeah, that's how I do it. So actually, I like his underwear. It's pretty... Yes. Shadowheart is pretty appealing. You know, Shadowheart and Gail almost have matching underwear, which is very cute. But this is not the underwear I'm going to leave on my sweet wizard today. I have a different pair that I want to put on him. So let's go down here. Let's see. Ah, there they are. Look at him. He is so gorgeous. All right, next is our dear Karlach. Now, Karlach's underwear actually is pretty cool. I like her underwear for her. So if I go over here, let's see. Let me unequip this. And this is her baseline underwear. I mean, it's pretty cute. Weird how tiefling underwear fits, but it is what it is. That's what the tail looks like. What can I say? I didn't draw her, but that's what she looks like. So there's our sweet Karlach. Now, Jaheira. Just because you're old doesn't mean you can't be cute, and Jaheira is here to prove it. There, look at that. That is the cutest set. I really like that, although I would never wear a thong. How irritating. Jaheira, how do you go about your day like that, for real? All right, now, let's see. Halsin, he is wearing these underwear. Oh, I forgot to tell you what Jaheira's underwear says. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what Karlach's underwear says. So Karlach's underwear says, "How do these not burn off?" And that's a very good question. Just want to point that out. And then Jaheira's underwear says, "Embroidered with little ducks." How adorable. You know who likes ducks? Halsin likes ducks. I am seeing a match made in heaven right here. They're both old. Right? They're both old. And Halsin's underwear says, "Why does it smell like an herb garden?" Yeah, why? Why does it smell like that? But you know what? I have a different pair of underwear I'm going to equip on Halsin. Weirdly enough, he and Gale are going to match because I just think it looks good on them. You know what I'm saying? I just think it does. So Gale and Halsin will match today. Oh, look at them. Adorable. Okay. Now we come down to Minsk. And Minsk's underwear says... tight, aerodynamic, and built for maximum breathability. Humidity is no friend to hamsters. Oh, Larian, I love you so much. And we'll just leave these on. You can see he's very good at tying knots on his special pants, and he talks about that. So there we go. So that's them. Now it's time for Tav. Now, Tav doesn't really have anything special about her underwear. It's just underwear. That's dumb to wear. So we're going to put some other underwear on Tav because it is kind of boring underwear. So here we go. And oops, sorry about that. Now let's see. We will unequip this outfit and woohoo, look at that. I love those vines. That is so cool. And guess what? Her boy is going to have matching underwear. Now his underwear says, embroidered into the cloth, if you're reading this, you managed to bed me or behead me. Either way, you got lucky. Good point, Asterion. So we'll unequip this, and what should we, let's see. I think I can change it from here. So he gets the exact same pair of underwear, but of course it looks different on a guy. Oh, I put a lot of thought into this. I have been planning for this for a while. Oh my gosh, look at this. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, so we are all ready to start this episode.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
Indeed. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Let me talk to Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So am I. Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
They changed this with the last update, so you don't have to go around to everybody individually and dismiss them and then get somebody else on your crew. You can recruit somebody and dismiss at the same time, which I love. And we're taking Gale with us today because we're going to be doing a little bit of heisting, which is weird since we're all wearing underwear. Where are we going to hide everything? You can trade places with Will.
So, shall we?
Oh, yes, we shall. I'm going to leave their shoes on, you know. I don't want them running around and getting cuts on their feet.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Yes. Can we talk about the two of us?
Us? I still love the sound of that.
How about a kiss?
How could
Which
I
one will
say
it be?
no?
They've added new kiss animations. Oh, it's still this one. That's all right. Woo! Hot. Look at them. They are the cutest couple ever.
You are perfect. Every time.
Yes. Okay, now let's see. Who else did I want? Oh, I know who I want to talk to.
What is it, my friend?
I'd like to know a little more about you. I don't think you're half as dumb as you pretend to be.
How dare you? Minsk pretends at nothing, half the way or otherwise. Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Jahira said you spent a century as a statue on the Wide. I'd like to hear more about that.
Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we return to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield a brush than Minsk and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsk does not know. One moment we stood in the city's slums, the next, ambush! Then Minsk and Boo woke on the wide, with stone dust in sensitive places.
And you never saw who did it?
The mind of Minsk was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for Boo's favorite nuts. And then, I was stolen. For Minsk, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then, it is now.
So much that you cared for must have been lost while you were petrified.
Minsk has lost many things. His witch, his mind, his home, his friends, his mind. But many good things remain. Boo is here. My steel is here. Jahira's face has more lines, but her tongue and wits are as sharp as ever. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young the world is, Minsk and Boo will not rest.
I'd like to know your thoughts on our companions.
You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom.
Yes, Boo. I'd love to hear your opinions.
So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows. But Minsk, of course, will translate.
What's the word on Halsin?
Who is Halsin?
The huge, muscular elf?
Somehow, such a person as you describe has entirely escaped Minsk's notice. How strange.
Seriously? The druid? He's hard to miss.
Oh, the tiny, puny elf with leaves in his hair and dirt under his fingernails. His name is Halitosin. How very unfortunate.
What's your problem with him?
Problem? No problem. He is so small that Minsk barely notices his existence. No, Boo! The druid did not beat Minsk at the arm wrestling. It was not a fair match, and he turned into an owlbear midway through, and there was grease on the tree stump.
That's cute. That is actually pretty cute. Hey, Maul, thanks for tuning in. So let's see. Do I have to talk to anybody else right now? I don't think so. Well, let's go see how Halsin looks in his. Because I just, I like it. So, wow. I'll talk to him. I've already asked him this, but why not ask him again? How am I holding up in your estimations?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded.
I'll leave? He could have literally said anything and I wouldn't have cared.
Let's talk.
The Emperor promises incredible powers if you're willing to pursue them.
Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now, not ever.
I understand. Thanks for
you.
chatting. All right.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Very nice. Okay, so let's go finish our nighttime rest and then we'll hit the road. We have a minor side mission to do today, so I figured that would be a good one, a good time to do this episode. We'll do a naked chicken. And let's see, some sausage. Everything soup. No garlic though. Let's see, some wine. I'm running out of stuff. I gotta really... That's good enough. Yeah, it is. It looks kind of warmish outside. I think they'll be okay. So as you recall, last time we had beaten Auntie Ethel yet again and freed the girl Vanra. So the first thing we're going to do is go visit with the Hag Resistance and let them know the good news. I think I want to go there from Baldur's Lower City Central Wall, maybe? We'll tell them the good news, and then we'll go check in on Vanra, and then we're going to circle back to a quest we did earlier. Remember the booby-trapped toys? Booby-trapped. Anyways, we are going to go back and talk to Arthur, because I realized when I did sort of the dry run of the stream that I hadn't actually gotten the secret code from him after I discovered the toys for the refugees. So I'm going to have to go back and talk to him. But first, let's go talk to the hags. And I'm absolutely going the wrong direction. But no big deal. Yeah, look at them. Aren't they so cute running through the city in their undies? Oh my gosh. I'm like 10. I never grew out of my junior high sense of humor. Yay! See, how do I get to Old Garlow's place from here? I am going... Is it this way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. I need to be over here. It's over there. Okay. Excuse me, everyone. We are just too pretty to be dressed. That's all. That's all it is. How could we deprive everybody of this? Old Garlow's.
She's dead, isn't she? Ethel is dead.
How did you know?
I felt it, I think. It was like a piece of glass had been lodged in my chest and was finally pulled free. And the girl? You saved her, right?
She is traumatized, but alive.
Thank the gods!
Aww.
They say revenge doesn't fix anything, but damn does it feel amazing. Thank you.
They decided to frolic in their underwear because they're just all beautiful. I mean, look at them. I would frolic in my underwear if I looked like that. Let's see. Killing her felt even better.
Oh, I wish I could have done it myself. But you were the next best thing. Here. Call this a small thank you. I look forward to finally being able to sleep with both eyes shut.
So I've received the it's called the Face Semblance Amulet, and this gives you advantages on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to equip it because I've been wearing this for persuasion purposes, the voice of the circle, but this one I actually think gives me more charisma and intelligence and wisdom and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and equip it. Okay, now let's see.
Cledge can't believe you killed thee.
Take a bath, Cled.
You're amazing.
Why didn't you take a bath? Go take a bath. Trust me.
You're gonna love it.
Should you ever have a need of a cleric of Helm, I shall be there. You have my word.
Okay, so... Oh, and you know what? I forgot to level up Shadowheart. No problem. We can do that in just a second. So I think when I go to gather my allies, they're not on there yet. I think they're going to help... What's wrong, Gil? Let me level up Shadowheart really quick, because I think I forgot to do that. I don't think. I know I did. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. So excited about everybody in their undies. Forgot to level up Shadowheart. Cleric level 9 gives you some really good spells. So let me put this up here. And I don't really think too much of this matters today, because I don't really need to use many of her abilities today. But let me get it in order since I'm here.
You'll be born any day now.
Helm,
I can't wait.
I will grow strong.
And oh, this is a great spell. I love that one.
You have my solemn oath.
Okay.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
Indeed. So let's leave out of here. And now we can go check on Vanra. So to get to Vanra, let's see. I think we want to go this way.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite! That Lord Gortash should have.
I want to go up here again. You know what? It's Baldur's Gate. It's a big city. You know, people do crazy stuff like this all the time. I guess that's why they don't notice. Actually, I think I need to go this way to get to Vanra.
Say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate, city of crime and chaos.
So sorry. Ah, there's the stairs I'm looking for. Right behind me, like literally right behind me, and I went the other way. Laura, how you bloody keeping? Myself and the boys will be making port in a 10-day, and we thought it high time we all had ourselves a few gargles at the Blushing Maid. And we ain't taken no for an answer. How's the little one? Bet she's as tall as myself now. My own boy outstripped me last year. They grow up so fast, don't they? I know you're happier in the city, but damned if we don't miss you on the Liberty. Boarding civvies ain't the same without quick-lip Laura. Yours fearsomely, Tim Two Fingers. Laura's home.
Would you like that? Mommy! Mommy! It's all right, Vanra. You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl.
The hag was my problem to deal with.
It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here, a token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together. Everything is going to be all right.
So I think I actually get both of these. One of these is the Amulet of Windrider. It gives you the Ride the Wind's transmutation spell and Gust of Wind evocation spell. And this Duelist Prerogative, which is a sword that Will can use if you want. It's a rapier. I think Jaheira can use it too, but you can only equip that. You can't wield it dual wielding, so I don't use it. But I'll accept them. And they're not bad to have. So Vanra's doing great. Now, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I do have to go back to Rivington.
Any gazetteers around? Need to see if the new edition's out yet.
I usually don't like to go. I mean, you do in this game have to go back and forth between regions, but I don't like to leave loose ends, but I did forget to do this when I was working on this part of the stream before. It's a lot to remember. This is a very densely packed game, very densely packed. There are so many things I haven't even shown you. So many things. Like, we would be here for a year or more if I did every single little thing. You know, for the length of the streams that we do and everything. So let's go pay a very strange visit to Arthur. We figured you out, Arthur. You've been booby-trapping the kids' toys, you jerk.
Haven't you got anything better to do with your time than harass innocent craftspeople?
Oh. I found the explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees.
What? How? Nine hells. Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Let's see. If I were after gold, I would have gutted you and taken it.
Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They? Who is this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Tell me who they are, or I'll kill, or you'll be dead before they even get to you. Let's hope I pass this check. I mean, we do. I would be pretty intimidated if four people came to my place dressed in underwear and threatened to kill me. I would probably just give them whatever they wanted.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder. Inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
So you'd rather kill children than risk your own skin.
It sounds terrible when you put it like that, but maybe you can put a stop to this whole operation. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Which I no longer need. So, what do I want? Thanks, but I'll need all your gold, too.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Okay, so that's that. Boy, Dirge is losing her edge. She let him live. What is going on? Okay, so now we need to go back to... Let me see how much gold I have. Hold on a minute. Oh, almost enough. We'll come back here later. I am going to go back to downtown now. Let's see. I think it's going to be the Heapside Strand. Fast travel point is closest to Fologir's fireworks. So let's see if I'm right. What a milksop. Yeah, somebody should smack the daylights out of him, but it was either kill him or take his money. So I decided to take his money. I guess I could have looted him after I killed him. Boy, the dirge is losing her edge. What is she doing letting him go? Ugh. Okay, yep, I think I'm right here. But actually I'm not, so let's see. Aha, I think... No, I don't want to go down there yet. Ah, okay. I know where I'm at now.
Down the stairs and... Oh, was it up the stairs?
Gil has the most tanned skin, you know? He's very olive-skinned.
Fologir's fireworks. Once it's lit, you commit.
I better save here. We're going to be getting up to some shenanigans.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And... a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Fologir always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Fologir's fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish.
I'm gonna recall the merchant's password Uncle Fologir sent me.
Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers.
Okay, well, I will. Now, I'm going to save again because I'm going to do shenanigans now. And if he gets mad at me, I'm going to have to... Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and go upstairs first.
Head on up.
Your uncle is waiting for you upstairs.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs, and this is where they keep the special stock. Now, there is a solution to this where you kind of find all the bad guys making the smoke powder, but Once you complete that mission, you can no longer come to this merchant to get their special stock. Every long rest, you can come back and get more of their special stock. So I kind of save that till I'm done with several of the main missions, and then I come back and finish this one.
Another friend of Felagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits, password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra then?
Yes, I have room in my pockets. I'd like to see what you have.
Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only.
And I am nothing if not a purist. I mean, just look at me. I don't even wear clothes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I don't really need an acid vial. Might as well take a couple of these since I'm here. Okay.
Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
All right, so I'm going to go downstairs. And we will come back. So the key to beating this is going upstairs past them, which you don't have permission to do. And it's a whole thing you got to do to get up there. But for right now, we are going to get access to the basement.
Keep your distance, darling.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers in.
I'm to the shop. A little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance? Can't afford a failure or a critical pipe. Not critical.
I guess that's the character development that should happen with Dirge if you're doing a heroic playthrough, at least. Okay, they didn't notice. So, I think I'll have Tav stay upstairs. I'm going to have her cast invisibility on my Astarion.
Someone there?
Right here, honey. Okay, down you go. There's a lot to carry down here, and that's why I'm going to send down 3, but I am going to keep Tav upstairs. Just because I don't want to waste a potion, and she's already using her spell. And of course, Gale has the greater invisibility spell. So there are a ton of fireworks down here, and you can just steal them. So that's what I do. And I have a certain mission that I like to use them in, one of the huge boss fights. So that's why I have everybody with me. I will be using these. I have a literal plan for all of this stuff. And I know exactly where I'm going to be using it. So I'm just going to take some time here to collect as many explosives as I can. Okay, let's try again, game. There you go.
I wonder what the next move is.
You know who's stronger than Astarion? Shadowheart. I don't know why. A squidgen. There's all these tiny little explosives you can use too.
Direct me.
Oh, I will. Wow.
What now?
Yes. Okay. I know there's a trap around here. Oh, I know where it's at.
What's next, I wonder?
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Thank you, Gale. Oh, yes. Got some wine.
Don't touch me.
Poor traumatized boy. He doesn't want anybody to touch him. Well, I mean, they're kind of magic, right? So, I mean, for sure, Gale has a way, right? For sure. I mean, his underwear was enchanted for some reason. But yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Gale can certainly find a way to keep it in his underwear. Actually, between the two of them, Astarion's better at keeping it in his pants, ironically. And the Gale romance is pretty saucy. He's pretty saucy. He's not, you know, he's not the bashful wizard he pretends to be.
Good find.
That's one nice thing about Gale. Let's send the Woglums, the Squidgens, and the Pop Drakes straight to camp. You probably don't want those in your underwear.
Careful, I bite.
I take it these, right? Yeah. Oh.
Lost in thought.
Okay, and then Shart needs to get rid of some things.
A long way to go still.
Ah, the inventory management. Okay, so now let's see. I think there's a couple things up here. We have a rufflesome blaggart hat. I love the name of that hat. What a rufflesome blaggart you are, sir. We'll steal his paintings too. I think that's good for here.
Symbol.
Yes, well, see? That's why I put them in their underwear. Now, hidden way back here is this lever, this clever lever, and that opens a door.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Now, I'm going to bring Gale in slowly. There is a trap in here. Uh-oh. Gale didn't see it.
Whatever
And
it takes.
if you trip this trap, you make big booms because...
Looks like a trap there.
Oh, thank goodness she found it. Okay.
Well, hello.
I'm going to save because that room is just filled with smoke powder, and we are going to take that too. Okay, Astarion's full up.
My faith protects me.
Okay.
What do we have here?
Alrighty. Now it's Gale's turn.
Ready and willing.
Oh, don't say it when you're dressed like that. Goodness, I'm only human. Okay, so I think that's just a rotten tomato, yeah. Okay, so let's send all these back to camp. Oops, didn't mean to do that, so sorry. Let's see. Very Greek of her, right? Very Greek of her to be wearing that outfit with that glaive. Very sharp looking Shadowheart. Quite the goddess. All right, so let's go over here. My controller's acting weird today.
Trust no one.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Watch your back.
Excuse me.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Okay. And now Shadowheart is up here. It releases you under the stairs, so it's kind of awkward. I can't find my people. There she goes. And finally, Gale.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
He's a bit of a genius, isn't he? At sales, not fireworks. Of course, it helps to have the only license in town to sell the stuff.
Ooh, he sounds a little bitter about something, doesn't he?
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
Wizards or other sources of open flame. Love it. Okay, so now we are going to go back to camp and we have one last thing to do today. It is a pretty short episode, unfortunately. Oh, actually, there's two things I wanted to do today. One is I want to go over here and get some cash really quick. I have been saving some money for something very special. I'm just going to take this. And now we are going to just, let's see, we will be going to, where are we heading to? Let's see. Oh, we're going back to Rivington. And I was going to do this when I was in Rivington before, but I forgot to bring the money with me. But that's okay. We're all set now. Okay.
What are you calling this new business?
Look at everybody. They're so cute.
They were provoked. The child was poking them, prodding them while they were
It's time to go pay a visit to Stony and Boney.
What a day.
Oh, dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up.
I'd like a statue of myself for camp.
My wife shall be delighted.
Oh, you don't know the half of
Customs
it.
are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
I want a tasteful nude, please.
Tremendous. Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshay Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it.
Why, thank you. Okay.
Darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly.
So, we've got that. Heading back to camp. Let's see, is there anything else? Maybe I'll stop by the shopkeeper down here and see if she's got anything good.
He wants to teach them refugees.
Let me just stop by the Rivington General. I don't know if she has any armor that I want anymore, but I'm gonna go see.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Gildra? Oh, no. Just you again?
He's never coming back, dear. Okay, let's see. Show me your wares, please.
Of course. Gildro's finest.
Okay. Oh. Ah, the elven chain I want. This I definitely want. And let's see. This 20 plate armor is a heavy one. That would probably look pretty good on Karlach, but it's $4 grand. Oh no, I don't want to spend that much money. Well, you know, let's see. I've got a 47% discount from her. I get a better discount from the Dancing Breeze. Don't need that. The Bone Spike garb does look kind of cool, but its stats aren't that good. It's only like a 10 stat. Exoskeletal endurance, reduce all incoming damage by 2. 15 temporary hit points when you rage. So that could be good for Karlach, but only 15. I feel like she can do better. So,
Come back soon. And if you see Gildro, tell him everything's under control.
I don't want to break it to her. It's too sad. Okay. So I think that's good. So let's go ahead and head back to camp. Ah, wrong one. Oh, no, 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 no. Not that one. Let's head back to camp from Baldur's Gate so we go to the right camp. Ugh, how could I get so confused? Ah. Yep, I have been setting that money aside this whole time. just so that I could get this statue. It is imperative for my playthroughs that I get this statue. You know what I'm saying? But it also gives a stat to whoever you get the statue for. It gives them the blessed status. And so it's a really good thing to get for your teammates. And I especially want it for Asterion before we go on to do some of the harder missions. It definitely boosts his stats and makes him more durable. So I do like to get this for him, besides the fact that I just like to get it for him. I think it's nice. So here we have poor Asterion, who can't gaze at himself in a mirror. He can't see himself. He hasn't seen himself in 200 years. So I figured this would be a very nice thing to get him. At least he hasn't seen himself in a mirror. So here we are. Here is Asterion's tasteful nude. He's posed quite heroically. Now, I don't know if it was a glitch or not, but there are times when his statue poses differently, which I think is super interesting. So now if I go up to Asterion, he doesn't have it yet. So let me go over here and see if after he looks at it, if it makes a difference. No, it doesn't make a difference. Maybe after we rest, he'll have it.
What to do?
So that is the end of today's live stream. Let's get one last adorable kiss from these two.
Us. I still love the sound of that.
Go on. How about a kiss?
Can't get enough.
No.
I'm not surprised.
Ah, so sweet. They're the best.
Delicious.
Okay, that is the end of today's underwear stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. We will see you next time here at Your Mom Games for a fully clothed live stream. See you next time. Bye-bye.